So coming into springtime, this reminds me of when you get to weeding, when the weeds are small, it's pretty easy to uproot that plant or that weed or whatever you're trying to uproot. When you allow it to sit for a month or for 2 months, that weed becomes larger and the root system gets deeper and it becomes much more difficult to pull that weed out. More than likely, it's possible with your own hands. But then, if you wait a year, you wait 2 years, you wait 3 years, some of those weeds turn into trees, which have root systems that are so far down that you have to call out the professionals in order to saw it down, get the roots out, and regrow again. This is very similar to your fitness journey in life and the bad habits that are become ingrained that make us gain weight, make us do things that are unhealthy, and it's very difficult to break those. My name is CJ. This is Evolve Strong with CJ, and I help you lose 10 pounds and 5 inches in 28 days. My entire job is that professional arborist that comes out, tree cutter, whatever you want to call them, and saws down that whole god darn tree, takes the shovels and roots that sucker out, puts a truck around the roots and pulls that all out. And yeah, it is painful. It hurts. It's a pain in the ass. But unfortunately, sometimes that's exactly what you have to do in order to get rid of those bad habits that have become ingrained and rooted in your life. Now, I try to keep things very simple around here. And a lot of times, individuals that come in, most of them, all they need is just a coach to help them stay within the right path. But a lot of individuals need to come in order for this coach to be a hard ass, to help keep you accountable, to get rid of those old habits that have ingrained into your system. And I believe very strongly that weight gain, alcoholism, drug abuse, sex abuse, all that stuff, there's some underlying reasons behind the weight gain, behind the alcohol use. And what I believe it is it's habits that have been formed to cope with the stresses of life. And when you do the easy things, like when you reach for a beer, or when you reach for vodka, or when you reach for marijuana, or when you go and cheat on whomever, or you lie, or you take the easy way out because you need that quick fix, and you don't do the things that are hard, like getting up, putting your tennis shoes on, going out for a run in order to handle the stress, talking, picking up the phone, talking to someone, facing the conflicts that you need to face in life, drawing the healthy boundaries. Yeah, I speak from experience. Remember, I was at the end of a bottle. I actually wanted the bottle to take me when I had lost everything. Wasn't speaking to my family, was broken up, lost my house, lost everything except for my truck. And I don't know how I did that. So I get it. I had to rebuild myself. And the reason that I lost everything is because I handled things through the bottle. I didn't handle them the way I should have. I should not have. I should have stood up for myself. I should have put healthy boundaries. I should have fought for what I believed. I should have put my shoes on. I should have exercised like I knew I should have. But I didn't. So since 2008, I've been doing the right thing the majority of the time. 80% of what I do, I walk the talk. I totally walk the talk. Yeah, some hardcore individuals say that I should never do this and never do that, but that's not life. And you know what? Because I've been able to walk the talk, my life has just blossomed. I had to reroot my trees. A goddamn hurricane went through. A tsunami just drowned my entire life. And it was through those ashes that I regrew again. So if you're having a hard time and you're coming through the doors and you're crying every day, or you're sitting out there thinking that, there's no hope, there's no anything, that's what professionals like myself do, is to help. And if I can't help, there's so many higher pay grades within my realm that I can help you get to that are just amazing to help you get started as well. I've built quite the community here. It's very supportive. But the other thing, weed your garden. Weed your fucking garden. If you start seeing those weeds grow, quit watering them. Get out there and pull them before they root, before those habits start getting crazy. Have conflict in your life. Tell people how you really feel. Put your foot down. Don't allow people to go all over you, including your family. Put your foot down. The only person that, well, for the exception of your kids, and if they're 18 and above, you know what? They need to handle themselves. But if you bore them in, that's a different deal. And my mom and my parents, whom I take care of, that's a different deal as well. But if there's family members out there, if there's boyfriends, girlfriends, you just chill out. Tell them, man. And you yourself, you're worth it. You're worth the run. You're worth the walk. You're worth a healthy dinner. You're not worth beer and alcohol. You're not worth pot. That's an easy way out. And don't get me wrong, I went and had a blast this Sunday. And I went to a tribe brunch, partied all day. It was fantastic. I didn't go as crazy as like my partner, but I had a freaking blast. I was healthy with it. I was with amongst friends. We just had a blast. That was one of the first Sundays I hadn't. Well, I worked in the morning. I had a sold out step class, and I worked and I kicked some ass that morning. It was sold out. I earned my brunch and my day. And Monday I woke up and I'm right back at work. And I'll tell you, I've been blessed for weeding my garden and taking care of that which I need on a daily basis. I haven't done enough. I know I haven't done enough. And that's the serial entrepreneur in me. And it's going to just get better. So I hope this message resonates to some of you about habits and about how difficult it is to break some of those goddamn habits and the reason why individuals like myself exist. If you need help cutting that tree down, rooting those roots out and starting fresh, that's why I'm here. I'd love, love, love to help you. That's what I do. And that's what this entire community of Evolve is all about. That is what we call Rise from the Ashes. That's why the Phoenix is my logo. That's my bird right there. Rise from the Ashes, because I've had to do it a couple times in life. 505-591-4700. 505-591-4700. Reach out. I'm here. From our tiers, remember, start strong, stay strong, be Evolve strong. Later, guys.